Hello there and welcome to the Cloud9 studio here at the wonderful resort of Monte Mayor. And with me today I have Debbie Lush and Therese, and we're both going to talk about restaurants, bars, beaches and what our favourites are. So come on girls, what are you thinking?
Well, I found a brand new restaurant in an up and coming area in San Pedro.
Nice.
So this is beautiful. The decor is fantastic. And it's an authentic Spanish restaurant.
Oh, lovely.
And we visited last week and it was about 2:30 in the day. And the place on a Saturday was absolutely packed. We got one of the last tables. And I had the best fresh fish. I had dorada. It's absolutely stunning. They do lovely wines. And the atmosphere was just really nice.
That's nice. That's a great lunch kind of place.
It's a great lunch. And they're open actually in the evenings. The name of it is Dagusta.
Oh, I know, yeah.
And it's really nice if you want authentic Spanish food and a great atmosphere, and it's great value for money as well.
Don't forget, we're not even in the summer season yet,
no.
so you know, if it's buzzing
but
now,
there's a lot of Spanish people there, and that's always a really good sign. When you see them there, you know that the food is going to be really nice and the service and everything.
Perfect.
Really, really nice.
So that's San Pedro covered then.
Yeah.
Although you have got the Ancla on the beach as well,
There
where
are
you've got
so many in San Pedro. I sometimes go to Belle Mare on the Paseo, and that's a lovely restaurant because they have tables on the beach as well, and you can walk into Puerto Banús. That is one of my favourite, and the seafood is lovely there.
And also, I think San Pedro, especially the beachfront restaurants, they cater for every kind of taste.
They absolutely do. They absolutely do.
You're not going to go the authentic Spanish. You can have the fish, you can have the chicken, the beef, whichever you want, and it's all covered in one area.
Yeah. And the nice thing is that you can walk along there and just have and just pick and choose, literally. Yeah.
Well, some bars, there's some really good bars down there as well now. They've all been totally renovated. Just to stop there, sit, watch the sea. It's a great life.
There's so much been going on down there. I mean,
it's
and
hard to choose.
It really is. It's. I mean, we all live here. I don't know how many years, but it's like there's so many places that pop up. You know.
I think every year there's something new to go and visit. That's like the Mett Hotel down on Costa del Sol, which isn't far from Cancelada, as we all know. That's becoming my favourite part of the world at the moment, to be honest.
It is beautiful. It's stunning.
You've got the 5-star Mett Hotel, you've got the Icos Hotel, you've got the Costa del Sol affordable apartments, great holiday apartments or even investments, walking distance to everything.
Yeah.
And the Mett Hotel has just got the best restaurants. The Italian in there, Isola. In the summer, my family come out and we've actually compared it with Puente Romano. And it's pretty much on a par, some of the dishes, which takes a lot to actually say. But it's
definitely changed. It has changed that area a
100%.
lot. Absolutely. Even the Chiringuito just in front of the Villacana resort, I mean, that's been really upcoming. It's improved a lot. It's really improved. I remember it from a couple of years back when there was no Mett Hotel, no nothing. It was still quite.
That's Barakka Beach you're talking about,
exactly,
and it does the best piu-piu on the coast. So
It's amazing. But I must say, I tend to go a little bit more east Marbella, probably also because I live in that area. What's Noso Beach?
Oh, no, nice.
Obviously, it's been existing for a couple of years. I was just there the other day for a quick coffee in the afternoon. It's amazing. The restaurant is amazing, and obviously, if you want to have like a day out on the beach on a nice sunbed, Noso Beach is absolutely one of the places to go to.
Perfect. I think the beaches down that end tend to be a little bit nicer than where we are up on this end, Estepona, etc. I think, there's the Sylt beach, Chiringuito down that way because the beaches are nicer. And they're a lot more shallow, sandy, no stones.
It's good for the families.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah.
Sirokko Beach, for example, which is you have a great wide space you can watch the children, and then obviously La Plage Cassanis, which is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, I think we've got to remember it's not all about the beach restaurants. We've got the Cabane.
Yeah.
I mean, in Los Monteros, which is exceptional. I mean, they used to do the all-day buffet thing, which was top class, but that's a great place because it's got the pool there as well. You've got great views of the sea and everything else, but some parents like their kids in a pool rather than in the sea.
Yeah.
And there it's got a massive pool and it's a great option for families. It's really, really nice place. So, it depends on what as a person what you need for your family.
Another nice place to go for, as with a pool and a nice restaurant. The only thing is you can't take the kids there. Is the Max Beach.
Oh yeah.
It's also very, very nice. The pool is amazing, and the food is really. I can only recommend.
And the music
there, and the music is really, really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
we have to look at clients and see what their requirements are when we recommend. Because obviously, if they've got children, then it's not Ocean Club. It's not going to be that kind of outfit. It's going to be more of the relaxed kind of atmosphere on the beaches, etc. But also, if we want to go sort of inland, I mean, look at the village of Benavis. Look at the restaurants up there.
Benavis has it all, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, Los Abernicos has been everyone's favourite for many, many years. I mean, you've got the great bars up there as well. It's lovely to just stroll in the evening. You've got so many restaurants. And
I mean, I live inland myself, but just on the other side, on the other mountain, going a Llorina Grande, just what we have up there. I mean, we have Spanish. We have Italian, we have sushi, we have, a lot of people like sushi in Llorina Grande. Yes, you can actually get really good sushi in Llorina Grande. We have so many choices. So a lot of times, it's like, do we really want to go down to the coast?
It's true.
When you live up there.
Yeah.
And I think also budgets as well. It depends on the family's budgets. We can go the high end to Puente Romano, to the Ciprianis, to the Sea Grill, etc. If you've got a family of 4 or 5 kids, it's not necessarily going to fit your bill. So people tend to stick. I mean, look at the De Bruno group. There's a De Bruno everywhere you go. Yes. Great value for money. Always a good service. Always great food. They're everywhere. San Pedro, Marbella. It's a good chain of restaurants. So
speaking of groups, I love the Trocadero group as well.
Me too.
That is fantastic. It's just the decor of the restaurant, the atmosphere,
wonderful.
The drinks, and of course the food is top notch. And they also do the beach beds as well. You can sit there.
Especially the one in Estepona, the recent one. That's wonderful. That is such a great place to go.
My favorite is Benalmádena, because you're literally on the sea. I mean, it does. You can't get any closer to
that's
the
nice.
beach. Or even in Malaga, in the Muelle Uno.
Yeah.
They have made it really, really nice. I was there just recently, because when you finish your lunch or your dinner, you go up to the terrace on the first floor, and you have not only the view of the port, you look into Calle Larios, so the main walking street.
Very nice.
And then you have the Malagueta Beach on the other side. And the Malagueta Beach is really, really nice
Very
as well.
pretty.
Yeah. So it's like you're in the city, but you're not in the city. It's super, super nice. And you were saying, the decor of Trocadero is amazing.
It's very special.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of this coastline. I mean, we can go to high end and pay extortionate amounts of money to go out and have a nice dinner, but equally you've got your little village restaurants in Cancelada, El Canicero, etc. Affordable, great food, a little villagey kind of atmosphere. The same with Los Abernicos. You haven't got to go out to these hotel plush restaurants if you've got a big family.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of families, as well as we know, prefer to do the lunches rather than the evenings because they can't get a babysitter, etc. There's so many chiringuitos the whole way along the coast that can provide something for everybody.
And they're good.
They are.
They're really good. I mean, I love it. The fish is being grilled. They're outside there. I mean, it's just the flair that we have
Absolutely.
here. Again, we have from fancy pansy till
to normal life.
Spanish
also,
pueblo,
the fresh produce here.
Yeah,
because
100%.
It's not covered in pesticides. It hasn't had to be frozen and come from wherever. Yeah. They've so many great fresh fruit and vegetables and fish.
Paella.
Fantastic. Oh, my favourite.
If you like a paella, Mistral Beach,
fantastic.
that's your place to go. Mistral Beach does the best paella.
But there is a lovely place, Tony's in Velerin, and Torre Velerin. I really like that beach because it's very wide and you can go
Food's
swimming
good.
And the food is very good there.
I sound like I've eaten everywhere. I probably have in 16 years. I'll never be a supermodel, but let's not worry about that.
You are our supermodel, Jackie, please.
But there's so much choice. I mean, for lunches, let's talk about Guadalmina. Let's talk about Soho.
Ooh.
That whole strip.
That whole strip. Amazing.
You don't need anything else. You've got everything there.
You've got your poke bowls, your sushi, your burgers, you've got everything. The good Asador along there. There's a couple of great restaurants.
There's a fish restaurant as well.
The Thai restaurant round the back.
But I can't believe how busy that strip is.
Amazing.
Even on a weekday. So because I live quite near, I might be running to the supermarket for something at 7 in the evening. And the place is
mobbed.
Packed. It was like New Year's Eve last week. There was a Thursday night. And I'd swear, if I didn't know any better, I'd think it was New Year's Eve.
Absolutely.
The place was heaving in each restaurant, each bar, and it was a great atmosphere.
And now I'm going to revert back to my old favourite, Estepona Town Centre. I mean, you just can't in my opinion, value for money. Have you been there recently, the back streets, and had a look at all the new restaurants that are there? It is incredible. It's not like it used to be. They've got the modern vibe, the modern bars, and obviously my favourite restaurant there, Tarantella. I mean, you can't get a better bit of Italian, in my opinion, than that restaurant. And it is mobbed. It is, as you say, and we're not even in the summer yet.
No.
So if anyone's thinking of coming to Estepona, please have an evening walking around the back streets. It's affordable. It's as expensive as you want it to be. There's bars, you can just stop, have Ricky's bar, have a nice gin and tonic, watch the world go by, and then decide where you want to go and eat. But obviously in the summer, recommendation is to book ahead, because it's really getting busy down there now.
Absolutely.
It really
I mean, even that we do have some of the restaurants all year round, like El Asador in Florentine on the Golden Mile, or if we go to Puente Romano. You need to book all year round.
Absolutely. I heard last year Puente Romano were taking deposits on the phone for bookings because it's just getting so busy now that they've said they're having so many people that are just not turning up and they're losing.
Which is understandable.
Absolutely.
And now obviously with El Pimpi that opened last year, you know, it's even calling even more attraction to Puente Romano, because people may not want to go to the original in Malaga, which is super charming, by the way. I mean, I always tell clients to go there. But the one in Puente Romano is also
very busy.
Super nice. Yes.
And let's talk about the summer attraction here, Starlite venue.
Oh, love it.
That's fantastic.
What a great place to be. I mean, they've got all the big stars up there again this year. I know that you girls, some of my friends are going to see Duran Duran.
Yes.
I'm going to see Sylt because he's more on my style. But I don't know if you've ever been there.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's just the most amazing venue. It's in a quarry. It's a carved area where they have all the acts, the Lionel Richies, the Elton Johns.
It's unique.
Amazing.
It can't be topped. It can't be topped. What is also super nice is are actually the events just below Castillo Sohail in Fuengirola, because you're on
Lionel
the
Richie's
beach.
there this year.
I saw Robbie Williams there.
There you go. I saw Simply Red there. So, you know, we're...
Yeah, I was there as well for Simply Red.
Absolutely.
Where were you?
I'm surprised you didn't hear me.
I'm surprised you didn't see me jumping up and down.
But that's what I mean. We've got so much going on this coastline to fit everybody's bill. Yeah. I mean, look at the attractions, Selwo, the zoo, and there's loads of stuff for the kids. You've got the water parks, etc. But there's something for everybody.
There's something for everybody, and there's something and the nice thing is it's not only in summertime, it's all year around. You want to go to the theatre, you want to go electronic music, you want to go whichever. There's something going on all year
Well, that's
round.
I think when you take clients out on tour, especially when you go down to San Pedro or you go to the new Golden Mile, and they go, is it like this all year round? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
I mean, unlike Portugal, which closes in the October times, etc.
Yeah.
You know, we are open 24/7. Everything's open all the time. I mean, obviously, not all the beach restaurants are open in the winter time. Some are, some aren't. It depends on the group, etc. But there's always something to do in this part of the world. I mean, and then if you're talking beaches, let's go west. Let's go to Tarifa. You guys been to Tarifa?
Oh, I love Tarifa.
Less than an hour away.
Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing. Tarifa is the best. In my opinion, it's like a Caribbean beach. It's wide.
For me, it's a little bit Ibiza.
Okay.
Here, close to Marbella. I love it. I love the old town, you know, going for little tapas, having a nice glass of wine. And
lovely.
Okay, we might just stay overnight, you know, take a room somewhere.
Beautiful.
Or whichever. Love it.
That's what I mean. We're so lucky. We could go into the old town of Marbella, Malaga, Ronda, get a bit of culture in there, or we could go to west and obviously go to the Cadiz coastline, the Costa de Luz, etc.
in Marbella.
Look at the beaches down there, incredible.
Yeah,
I think, you know, when you summarise for this kind of area, I think it just fits everybody's bill, to be honest.
It does.
So any other new restaurants you can recommend while we're here recently?
New restaurant. Oh, there's so many.
There's quite a few. I haven't. The last time I was in Estepona, I went to Taberna Diaz. They do amazing tuna tartare and all of that.
I've heard about that.
And is there Angel de Miguel, or that's another one? White tablecloths, great seafood, but you can get a steak there as well. Estepona is the type of place I could see myself having a starter in one restaurant, going to another restaurant for a main, and another one for a dessert after a walk on the Paseo. You know, there's so much variety for everyone.
And the boutique hotels. Look at the El Pilar Hotel.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the rooftop terrace to have a drink and watch the sun go down? So much to see, so many places to cover. I don't think you could go to Estepona for a fortnight and eat in the same restaurant.
No.
I think you could eat in a different restaurant And likewise with...
But isn't that nice?
Beautiful. And likewise with Marbella, isn't it? When you go up to Orange Square, look how nice and buzzy it is around there. But equally, you've got the port there, you can sit and have a dinner or a bit of tapas, walk the Paseo. We're truly blessed living here, aren't we, really?
We are, girls.
You're making me hungry now, girls. Should we call it a day?
Yes, let's go.
We can all go for lunch at the wonderful Marbella Golf and Country Club if you like.
That's lovely.
Let's do that.
That's really nice.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and hope to speak to you soon. Take care.